Hi everyone, welcome to my 61st video, living with vascular dementia. Yeah, it's been a fairly packed week, I guess. Yeah, I didn't do anything Monday, but last Thursday last Wednesday, sorry, I went to a conference in Falmouth, which is pretty good. That went okay. Um, what did I do Tuesday? I can't remember now. Something to do with dementia, I guess. Um, what did I do yesterday? Don't know. I lose track of type of thing. And yeah, today we went on one of our local walks again, to the Eden, but it was outside Eden project, outside Eden. And yeah, we're on a nice little trail there. That was pretty good. And tried out me attachment that goes on the wheelchair again to make it a power chair. Brilliant. Lovely bit of kit. Spun around a bit here and there, but no, it's fine. And yeah, I I tried. He's only got 3 gears, this attachment, and I tried it out in a flat car park, and yeah, 20 miles an hour on this attachment in my wheelchair. I thought that was going so fast. Uh, yeah, wow, I thought brilliant. Yeah, third gear flat out that was. So I shouldn't have gone flat out. I suppose really it couldn't have. Would have been not so easy to control with one hand, but there you go. Anyway, it was a bit of fun. And this afternoon I went back to me breathers group. Well, it's a group, we do light exercises, and it's people with breathing difficulties. That's what it's for, and COPD and the like and everything. And yeah, no, it's really good. We're looking for more members. Yeah, it's really good. It's like once a week on a Wednesday afternoon, and yeah, it does help with light exercises, and it's certainly helping me a bit. And it really does help. And just looking for a few more people, really. It's at Quintal Downs at Quintal Downs on a Wednesday afternoon in the village hall, so it's good. Um, yeah, we're trying to get more members in, and trying to um, raise a more profile as well as get other people in. It can be anybody really with who wants to do any light exercise. It doesn't have to be people with breathing problems. It can be anybody really. Yeah, really good. Um, yeah, and then tomorrow I'm on out to with my carer. Yeah, for 5 hours. So that'll be good. And Friday we're back to hydrotherapy. So yeah, funny big full week really, almost a full week's doings. And yeah, but I did hear some really bad news on there that on Facebook, I think it was. This lovely lady got attacked, and um, she got beaten blue and black, and she had dementia as well. It just shows you what sort of inhuman people there are around now. Beating up a person with dementia, it's just wrong. Made me sick as really, really sick. People can do that sort of thing still. To somebody with dementia as well, that's not, it's wrong on every level. And I hope she gets some justice. I do straight, and hopefully they end up behind bars. I gotta say that. Yeah, that made me really sick and annoyed that somebody can do that. Turn on somebody with dementia. It's bad. But there you go. That's the sort. It's just I don't know. Can't explain it, but it's made me a bit speechless really to think about it. Really bad. There you go. On a slightly lighter note, yeah, the weather's been so hot and humid, and it's been so really really hot, and yeah, it's really hot, and hazy, hot, and sticky, and now somebody's lit a fire outside our place tonight, and there's smoke flying everywhere. And I don't know. They always burn at the wrong time. Always when it's hot and you feel bothered with the high heat and whatnot, and yeah, and then they start fires. Yeah, there you go. I'll have me a couple minutes of yeah, saying whatever. But yeah, it's been. I had to go on X-rays yesterday. My ankles and my fingers. The rest of me has got arthritis everywhere in my joints and neck and everything, and but they can't really rule out what it is, whether it's rheumatoid, osteo, or inflammatory. I'm stuck between the doctor and a consultant at the minute, and yeah, blood tests and all. Don't even know what the results of that are. You know, yeah, but we'll find out, I suppose, sometime. I might get a letter in the next week or two. I don't know, but yeah. So you don't really know where you are. The health service is just, I don't know. It's just don't know what to say about it, really. Yeah. Ever since that lot up number 10's got hold of it all, they just sound everything off. But there you go. That's the end of my little rant. I do have them sometimes, but not on here normally. But yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna be somebody come down taking photos of me again and doing me another interview. I think for someone to do with Conflict Relief. I think so. Yeah, looking forward to that. Whenever it happens, sometime this year. Yeah, quite busy I am actually with me Dementia Diaries, the Monday morning link up with DAI, and going on the walks, doing our volunteers awareness training thing, because we've got to our volunteers to take hold of the other walking groups around Cornwall. They got to sort of know what they're dealing with with dementia. It's I think it should be a requirement, really. But they should know what a person with dementia is feeling, and when they take them on the walks and that, and it's it's got to be, you got to know something about the people and with dementia. That's why we're doing the dementia training thing, volunteer training thing. Yeah, hopefully help other people, volunteers for other walking groups. I think everybody should have a real, should have at least a basic thing where they know something about dementia. It's because it's such a complex disease that it should be, people should have to go through training with it. But yeah. And yeah, I'm quite busy at the moment with going around here and there, and it does tire me out a bit, I must admit. But that's what I do, and if it helps to get the message out there about dementia, then I've easy done my job, won't I? I don't do it for myself; I do it for other people, and that's the way it's always been with me. I just do things for other people, and that's the way I roll, I suppose. But yeah, if I can get the message out there as well as other people can, then that'd be great. But yeah, it's gosh, still some of that smoke. Yeah, it's so going back to the weather now. The weather's been so sticky, and yeah, it's okay having nice warm weather, but with breathing problems, you find it extra hard to, it's extra hard to breathe properly, and yeah. But there you go. Yeah. what else I got coming up? Trying to think else what I've got coming up, but I seem to be quite busy for what I'm doing, and we had a good laugh this morning on our walking group. Everybody had a good laugh. That was the main thing. Everybody's spirits is good, up, and that's the way it should be, shouldn't it? Everybody should be happy in their as happy as you can be. With dementia, it's I guess a lot of people don't realise what it's like, but unless you got it, yes, you got the disease. Some people don't realise what it's all about. But yeah, it it teaches people, but you got to have it to go through it. People can say this and that about it, but unless you go through it yourself, and you don't really know about it. But yeah, well, there you go. I've got lots of dementia friends out there, and yeah, they're all lovely people. No problem at all. Really nice people. I think that's what I've found since I've been going out a bit. Is how many friends I've got on that side of it is really good. But yeah, it's just it's nice to have people out there to talk to about the same problems, and yeah, it helps to talk to people with the same problem, I guess. It's harder to explain to a normal person, if you know what I mean. It's harder to explain, but if you're talking to somebody with the same thing, same sort of problem, then it's a lot easier for me to explain. But you can read from a script or do whatever, but there's nothing better really than coming straight from the heart. That's the whole thing. It's nice to come straight from the heart. People got to know what it's like when they go, when they got that sort of problem. They know what you go through, and that's what you're trying to get out there. How to explain to people every day living them with it. Every day is totally different. Some good and bad, and indifferent, and it. Yes, it can. Dementia's I don't know how to explain it really. It's just it's like I say, it's a very complex problem, and it can trip you up on all sorts of different things, and that's the thing with it. It trips you up on a lot of things, and you try to explain to people what it's like, but it's straight from the heart is better, I think. To my way of thinking, I think it's straight from the heart rather than anything else. But there it is. But anyway, I'll probably save a bit more conversation for next week. I don't want to run out of things to say. Sometimes I write things down, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I lose the conversation and I lose myself, in the conversation. They go on to something totally different, and you can't help it. It's part of the problem, I think, with dementia. It sends you off in different directions, I guess, with the conversations, and repeating myself all the time, and forgetting this and forgetting that. It's just the whole thing with dementia. It can trip you up whichever way you go, and but I shall stop in a minute and hopefully save some for next week, some conversation, something different. But I'm hoping to get me test results from me x-rays and whatnot, and blood thingy. So hopefully in the next week or two I might get some results. Who can tell? You never know, but there you go. Anyway, I'll catch you all on the next one. So bye-bye for everybody for now. Bye-bye.